All right, I think we may be. If everything's worked out, this might be streaming live, but more importantly, can anybody hear the words that I am saying? Trying out a new microphone. Got a little wireless doodad. I think it's hooked up. It looks like it's working just fine. It's registering. So we'll see. First off, does anybody jump onto this YouTube live stream? Can they comment and let me know, is the audio working? I'm very happy to announce that this morning I got a call from Geeks Mini Arcade in Madison, Wisconsin, and they have a Jaws Pro in a box coming later today, and I want to go down and I want to unbox it. Moreover than that, I want to upgrade the stream audio. And so rather than having a microphone that like you can hear me sometimes and then not hear me other times, I thought I'll just mic myself up wirelessly, which adds a level of complexity that I want to test first. Jeremy, what's up? First question, can you hear me, sir? Yes, dude. Oh, man. I plugged this in, and it looked like it was working right away. And I'm like, it couldn't have been that easy and that simple. But, dude, sweet. So I just wanted to do a quick little live, just kind of throw it up there. And then, if this is working fine, we're going to be ready to go for tonight. The stream should be around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Chicago time. So 7 p.m. Eastern and 4-3 Pacific. Well, let's fire them up. So if you don't have a Wi-Fi plug, you totally got to get one. Because check this. I go into my app, and boom, let's fire them up. Let's fire up the other two. Oh, look at that. And I love the blue that we got, too. The blue, this is what I wanted. Sweet, cool, thanks, yeah. Just surprise unboxing live stream. I wish it was my Jaws, but my Jaws isn't coming for another 2 months. My Labyrinth might be coming pretty quick. I'm just waiting for an email back so I can set up the shipping. I want to try to save a couple $100 by picking it up at a terminal, if possible. Otherwise, Labyrinth is going to be coming soon. What's going to be the next game to hit the game room? Right now, it's a three-way race between the two Spookies, Jaws and Labyrinth. Who's going to win? Honestly, I don't know. And now Pulp Fiction has entered the chat. So that's all. That's my next 5 games right there. 2 Spookies, a Labyrinth, a Jaws Premium, and Pulp Fiction. Who's going to come first? So yeah, this is a cob lighting, COB, so it's not like the typical strings of LEDs. This is like a more integrated thing, and it's got a diffuser. And fun fact, what I ended up purchasing was actually for exterior of your home. So I plugged it in, and it was so bright, I think we started getting suntans down here. So I bought a little rheostat switch so I can dim it just a bit, and now it's fire, man. Man, this camera, the saturation.
We have a mystery on our hands.
The saturation is so precise that it washes out everything that's back here, except for the back glasses that I have dimmed. So let's do a little impromptu podcast, right? We've heard from American Pinball. They've given a release. The rumor was that they were going to be for sale, like Aimtron was looking for a buyer. And the notable thing, we don't know for sure. It could have all been rumor or whatever. We don't know for sure, but what we do know is that we were not surprised when we heard that. We heard that and we were like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. And then everybody's commented, not just me, but like, what really would you be buying? Like, if American Pinball was for sale from Antron, they were looking to divest of that, and you showed up with money, what would you be receiving, right? Because, they don't own, they wouldn't include like the manufacturing area because that's Aimtron's, right? So you would get a back catalog of games that are pretty much at their market saturation. You would get, I guess, the license to make more Galactic Tank Forces. You would have to take over all the servicing and maybe parts. I don't know. And then just the equipment. But what would that even be worth? Versus just if you wanted a pinball company, would it be easier to start your own company, or would it be worth the money to try to buy an American Pinball? So whether they're for sale or not, we don't know. I know the company has released a statement a couple days late with the typo in it that nothing could be further from the truth. Now, one of two things is true. Either American Pinball's for sale or it's not. If it's not for sale, then we can take them at their word from their press release. If they are for sale, but they're not ready to announce it yet, this is exactly the type of press release that you would see. So I don't know if they're for sale or not. I kind of want them to succeed on their own petard. and bring us more games. But really weird decisions from that place. I love covering the industry because there's never a dull moment there. So wish the guys well. You know, I don't want the company to fail. I want it to do well. I want to have awesome games. We'll have to see. But the live stream is tonight. The live stream that literally nobody's been asking for. Hot Wheels, right? Single level game. You know, it would be the kind of game that I would put in a primary school. Like, kids, here's pinball. It's not too complicated. It makes car noises. But like every time I see that little car on the stick going around, I'm like, is this really the best that we got? You know, the weird looking cabinets. I don't know. It's a whole thing. But let's go on for sure, dude. Jay, let's get the company. The American Pinball Corporation. So anyway, they're supposed to have some kind of announcement that they're gonna kick out. So we'll see what happens tonight. Their live stream's at 8 p.m. Mine will be over by then. We're gonna unbox Jaws, and then I'm gonna play it some more, and then I'm gonna hustle back home. But that'll be fun. I'm glad the audio's working. Like I'm so excited. Look, we even have like I got the Geeks Mania graphics that are ready to go. They were there from last time, which tells me that must have been my last live stream. Now that I've got this technology, I want to get back into live streaming. I've redone the arcade. The brick wall is done. I don't know if I can show you the rest of it. We're wall to wall now. I've got the door coming today, the sliding barn door, and then I'll be able to finish the LED lighting. And like this whole arcade is going to sing. These hills sing. I can't wait. But I've been playing a lot of Elvira, a lot of Scooby-Doo with the Topper, a ton of Stranger Things, and I'm getting better at Star Wars. So I really need to do some more live streaming. Last night, for the third time, I beat the Challenge of the Monsters mode, the Topper mode from Godzilla. That was incredible. So I would like to actually get stream evidence that I can beat that mode. So let's do some streaming before the 5 new games show up. I got 5 behind me and room for like 3 to 4 more, and I have 5 games coming, so I don't know how this is all going to work. So I got this lighting on Amazon. I think like 50 or 60 bucks for 60 feet, 60 linear feet of this high intensity blue light. And plug and play. There's no apps, no controllers. It's not RGB. It's just blue. That's what I wanted. And you see it in person. There's got to be UV in this because, like, if you stare at it, you'll get a headache. I love it. When I turn the lights down all the way, well, I should probably do that. Let me do some lighting checks. Hey, this is cool. I'm gonna go off camera, but you'll still be able to hear me because I'm wirelessly mic'd up. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna boost the blue. Get ready to blast your retinas. You ready? Wow. Dude. Where's the tennis balls? You gotta see the tennis balls with this light. It's gotta have some really high UV content going on here. Can you see how this is glowing in that blue? Look, it looks like I'm on a tanning bed now. Look how bright this stuff gets. But like the tennis balls down here fluoresce. It's nuts. This can't be safe. This can't be safe. But I don't know if this is coming through on camera, but this thing is like day glowing. Scooby-Doo looks nuts. Like its armor is fluorescent under this light. I found a tennis ball. Oh, there we go. Brother. It probably can't even capture this, but this thing is glowing. Look how intense this is. I'm like tanning bed right here. I'm getting a redneck tan to the back of my neck just sitting here. But super fun. I'm glad this is working. Where's Monica? She was supposed to be in on this. I posted on the YouTube. So the whole point of this was just to record something so I could watch it back. Make sure the audio is going so that we have no hiccups when we do the unboxing of Jaws Pro tonight. Geeks Mini Arcade. Madison, Wisconsin. The preeminent free play arcade in the Madison region. There's also a Jaws Pro up at District 1 in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, near me. So that's amazing. The games are showing up. Stern is killing it. American Pinball, we'll have to see what happens. And that's the fun part of this hobby. How would you rank their games? Like for me, honestly, Legends of Valhalla, I have a lot of fun every time I play it. It shoots well. I like the shots. I like the theme. If I had to buy one, I probably wouldn't buy one. But if I won a raffle, if I got drunk and spent $20 raffling off participating in a raffle, and I won my choice of American Pinball Games, I would pick Legends of Valhalla. 6 p.m. Yes, yeah, maybe 5:30. Um, I got some things to do today. Wife is flying out of town. Got to get my stuff ready. It'll be between 5 and 6, but 6 p.m. should be a good time. Yeah, but if I get all set up at 5:30, I may just go at 5:30. They're building up their pin collection again there now. I think they're up to 10 games or so. They're getting brand new stuff. They want good versions of stuff. And they're putting shaker motors in all their games. And it's a free play arcade, man. And what better place to go and play Venom than at a free play arcade? Because you could just like rack up the points, get your levels super high. Let's take some messenger requests here. Scott. Saw that, bro. People are texting me that the Jaws is set up at District 1 up the street. Going to Geeks Mania today to unbox. Also, I got the Scooby Topper. Alright, he'll dig that. Jeremy, cool. We should do some giveaways. What do I have to give away? I'm happy to announce that I have a big order of Translights and a banner coming in. And I'm going to use these as giveaways. We're almost to February. I'm looking down here when I should be looking at the camera. We're almost to February, and we're going to be having our next Patreon giveaway. And I'm thinking of making it a monthly Translight giveaway. If you're at the $5 level on Patreon, you get an entry. If you're at the $10 level or higher, you get 2 entries. And every month, I'll just give away a Translight. How does that sound? Will people be into that? I think that's cool. I think that's worth throwing $5 in a pot. Right now, there's only about 50 people, so you've got a good sporting chance, of getting one. Maybe I'll dig up some T-shirts or something to give away too. That'll be fun. Oh, Jeremy, since you're here, I haven't made this very public yet, but on episode 100, I'm going to be unveiling the next merch drop. I've got a very talented artist that everybody knows working on some graphics right now, and this graphic is amazing, and it's going to be on T-shirts, it's going to be on banners, probably Translights as well, and so episode 100 is coming up in 2 more episodes, and I'm going to have a co-host that I can't wait to talk about on that episode, and alcohol may be involved, so I hope I don't dull your sensibilities, but it's going to be a celebration of the year of Don's Pinball Podcast, getting to episode 100. I always had heard that everybody has 100 bad podcasts or 100 bad YouTube episodes in them, so I figure I'll just get them all out of the way, and then the quality content can start from there. So that's what it's going to be a celebration of. I'm not a Patreon. Well, the cool thing is you can jump in or out anytime, and it's only $5. You probably got that hiding in your couch right now. But it'll be February 15th. I'm just picking the 15th of the month because that's when I'm going to do it. And I think I'll make it a monthly thing going forward now that I have a line on getting Translights and things. Probably even do banners again, too. Monica, how is the audio? Can you hear me? That's what I really want to know. Monica, Annabelle was sick. Yeah, well, she left us a little deposit down here. I don't know when she was down here. Oh, sweet, it's working. It's working. Dude, I can't believe it. TPF is coming up in just over a month, and I'm going to have a booth at TPF with my own banner. Oh, we're going to be doing giveaways like crazy. Oh, shoot, I've got a new product I made last night. Let's show that on the live stream as well, huh? I wish I could take the camera with me. But you can still hear me. This is fun. I need to get a remote camera. So the new product that I finally got made yesterday is some flipper toppers. Who doesn't like flipper toppers? Nobody has flipper toppers for Elvira's Blood Red Kiss House of Horrors edition, so I went and I made me some. And they look like this. What? Look at that. 4 skulls, black and red eyes. This is what I made. So I'm going to throw these up on the Pinside store. I'm going to go throw these in my machine. But yeah, they came out pretty good, man. Who doesn't love flipper toppers? Simple, elegant. I've got them on every one of my games except for my 2 new ones because I hadn't found any that I really liked for Elvira. And then I was playing around and I just decided to make them. Oh, I think they might have just finished up another batch. Tournament next Wednesday. Am I working next Wednesday? I think I'm off. No problem, guy. Getting messages. Dude, for the last like 6 months or so, I just get like messages and emails constantly now. To the point I can barely keep up with them. I got the Pinside store open. I shipped out some more mods today. Stuff's going out all the time. I'm going to put these up in the store. These are cool. Jeremy, do you have an Elvira House of Horrors by chance? Or any other game which would be complemented by skull flipper toppers? These are dope. So these, I made these myself. Very excited about that. I did borrow the skull design from another mod I made, but I adapted it for this. Episode 100, 7 p.m. What's 7 p.m., Monica? Monica, why are you texting me 7 p.m.? What else did we get? I'm waiting for... Oh, snap. Haha, my door just showed up. No. Something else just showed up at my door. I wonder what I bought. I work. Oh, thanks, Monica. I work at 7 p.m. Damn it. Does that mean I can't do the dang tournament? I can't wait for this. Dude, I wish I could bring the camera with me, but I can bring the audio. I think that's fun. Oh, these came out awesome. So look at that. Another helping of the flipper toppers just printed out. Look at them. Look at them guys. Well, Jeremy, do you need a set of flipper toppers for your game? Because you could get these and test them for me and let me know how they are. I think this would be monster related, you know, with these skulls on there. I think it would work for Scared Stiff for sure. Anyway, I got a bunch of them. If you want a set, I'll send you some to review for free. You just got to email me at donspinballpodcast@gmail.com and be like, yo, send me those hot things. I want me some flippers, and I'll send them out to you. And then just let me know like how the install goes or whatever. It's so satisfying to peel these guys off the build plate. So I got red ones, but I could probably do some purples too. I think I'll do a run of purples for people that might have the regular Elvira. Never bought a set, don't know. Alright, well, essentially they just got double stick tape on the back. You stick them to the top of your flipper, and then your flipper has a decoration on it. I'm going to go put these up on the Pinside shop. I think people will dig them. Alright, what else do we need to cover real quick? We talked about American Pinball. We're unboxing Jaws tonight. Anything else going on? I'll do episode 99 in a bit, because there's some more nuance. I guess I'll wait till the American Pinball live stream with whatever big news they're going to reveal, and then maybe we'll do a show tomorrow. But isn't it telling, like, you know, whether American Pinball's for sale or not, when people heard the rumor, they were like, yeah, I could see that. And so that's, I think, the crux of the problem. You know, maybe they're not for sale. Maybe it was just something random that somebody texted Kale and they happened to be recording and put that information out there. But, yeah, what was telling was people were like, yeah, I could see that happening. And that's what they need to combat, I think. Pretty much the whole market has been screaming at American Pinball, you guys make great games, they play well, but, you know, we don't want, you know, if you're going to do an original theme, it's got to be really awesome. And I just don't know if they have the team there to do awesome original unlicensed stuff. So pick a great license that people are going to love, because that's kind of where the market's at right now. And then they'll kind of go from there. Otherwise, if you are selling and you're liquidating, I might be interested in a Galactic Tank Force, you know, for like $4,500, with or without tank treads. I will say this though, going to the lunchbox market, people are gobbling those up. I see people posting them all over the place. The GTF lunchboxes with the thermos, Come out with a whole line of those, man. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Legends of Valhalla lunchbox. I think that'd be kind of cool. But right, I'm gonna go do a run of purple flipper topper skulls. I think that'd be cool. So thanks for joining the live stream. I'm gonna go watch this back on the big screen, make sure there's no other issues that I can mitigate because I've got to get out of here in about an hour. So thanks, Jeremy, for hanging out. Best game with the first one. I just played Houdini again, and I gotta say, like, it was pretty fun to play. And I don't think the shots were like that unfair. There's a couple of tight ones there, but they're pretty rewarding. And I respect the fact that they've got a ball that launches through the air into that chest. It worked great. That was awesome. But was that American Pinball's design, though? I don't believe so. I think they just kind of took that design and built it. So maybe they're good at building games. I don't know. If they're only making 300 a year, maybe they don't have the production capacity. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Can't wait to see what's on the live stream tonight. But I don't have anything against the company. I really want them to do well. I love Legends of Valhalla. You know, I'd pick it up for $6,500. I don't know if I'd pay $8 for it, but yeah, I dig it. It's got magnets. You know, who doesn't love magnets? It's Vikings and Draugrs, all kinds of stuff. So it's kind of cool. I dig it. GTF, you know, it's I want to like it. I really want to like it. It's just little things kind of turn me off. The tone is all over the place with GTF as well, you know, because it's goofy and it's sprinkles, and then there's a whole mode about fudge packing, and it's like it seems. I mean, crude all day, right? Like I get it, but it just doesn't seem to fit the tone of that. You know, if it was a little more subdued, like who's that pumping all the hot fudge? Like it was just a random call out every once in a while, like you get a little giggle. But to be like, no, pump that fudge, it's like, gosh, all these you know, adult activity references. You know, it would make perfect sense in like a Pulp Fiction, but tonally, it doesn't seem to fit. American Pinball. I saw a comment on Pinside, you know, where somebody's like, you know, they hired Carrie Hoskins to be Empress Anoya, which is like, you know, an actress, a character that you need to plays a big part of the game. But you know, Carrie Hoskins was not picked for Mortal Kombat because of her acting ability. She was picked for, you know, her looks and her modeling, which worked great for image capture, motion capture for Mortal Kombat. But acting wise, it's kind of flat. And so I think that gives it more of this like, you know, low budget adult entertainment sort of vibe, like, you know, very not bad, very Sherman Oaks if you're in the industry. And so like tonally, like the two things don't jive. You know, the classic retro future and the dubstep, like it's trying to cram this square peg in a round hole, which is another euphemism that could have popped in there. So, have I played it off location? I don't think I have. It's hard to find a location with it, you know, but I would like to play it, you know, at a home setting. And I did try to buy one at one point. With Kingpin, I was going to trade in Halloween for one of their show-used GTF Deluxes. And I was like, all right, maybe I give them Halloween and $2,000 and I get their show demo game, right? And they're like, no, we kind of want like $4,000 plus your Halloween. And I'm like, that sucks. You know, so we couldn't see eye to eye there. But I was going to pick up a GTF. I was going to get one. I was excited about it. I was like, this is perfect. You know, Halloween, I was leaving the arcade. I could bring in a GTF. I'm okay paying a couple $1,000s just to have one and try it out, you know. But I couldn't make it work. And then since then, I've just kind of, But yeah, I'm down to try. I want to play it. I do have fun playing it when everything's working. You know, yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with GTF. I'm curious to see what's going to happen over the next year as far as its price in the market. However, I still don't know that they've made a whole heck of a lot. So I'm not sure that there's not 1,000 games sitting in boxes unsold, you know, is the sense that I get, especially if they're only making 300 games a year. So, all right, I'm going to pop off of this and I'm going to get ready. So look for the stream later today. And I'll throw a link to this up on the Facebook site as well. Now for the awkward part of the end of the live stream where I have to go and hit stop streaming. And then it's like, oh, but then you have to confirm,